fun work. Happy every day. Today is day 34 of our Doing One Thing a Day That Makes Us Happy from a little journal book, Do One Thing a Day That Makes You Happy. I decided this year I wanted more happiness in my life. I wanted to focus more on what I want, not on what I don't want. How often do we catch ourselves focusing on all the crap that's going on in our life, all the stuff that isn't perfect? Well, I decided this year I was going to focus more on the stuff that maybe it's not perfect, but it makes me happy. So every day I'm grabbing this little journal type book and I am going through it with you, and we're talking about one thing, one thought, one trigger, one saying, one little quiz or activity that makes us happy. One thing we can notice as we go about our daily life that really is working, that is making us happy. So today is a sayings day, and it says, I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. Thomas Edison said that. And then our challenge is, fun I had at work today. Now, my first question is, do you have fun at work? I have had a lot of jobs in my life that were absolutely a blast. I mean, super fun. And people on the outside might think, oh my God, that's a terrible job. I mean, I made oil spill booms one summer in Omaha, Nebraska for 3M. It was hot, grueling, really, really hard manual labor type work, but it was probably one of the most fun jobs I've ever had in my life. So work, it's all in a matter of your perspective and how you look at it, whether it's fun or drudgery or work. And I personally find that a lot of my entrepreneur friends, we define work as life, and our work is our fun. Our work is our leisure. Our work is our activities and the things that give us energy and excitement and make us want to go out in the world. So to us, work is fun. So how much fun is your work? And if you don't think it's fun, okay, number one, why are you doing it? And I know you're saying, oh, for the money. And number two, how could you look at your work? What about your work do you enjoy? What about it is fun, or could you see it as fun? That is how I would like to challenge you today. I challenge you to look at what it is that you do for a living and find the fun in it, because I guarantee at one point you found some fun in it, or you wouldn't have probably said yes. And that there can be fun and excitement and curiosity in absolutely positively anything that we do. I mean, you can find fun in cleaning the bathroom. You can find fun and something curious and exciting about cleaning a toilet. It's all a matter of how you look at it and your perspective. And a secret I discovered a few years back, because I didn't want to get bored going to the state park every day. Every day I was exercising as a result of a health challenge, and I didn't want to get bored. So I challenged myself to see something beautiful or new every single day I went to this park. Now, I was going to the same park every day. Granted, it's a big park, but you can get kind of bored going on the same trails and the same paths, no matter how big the park is. And so to make sure I wouldn't get bored and that I would have fun and I would enjoy it, I just challenged myself to find something beautiful every day when I was there. And you know what? That's exactly what happened. Some days I would find dozens of beautiful things that I hadn't seen before. Other days I would just find one thing, but I always found something that I hadn't noticed before that was beautiful. It might have been a flower or a mushroom or a rock or a tree or the sky or the clouds, but there was always something. And it's part of how I've taken tens of thousands of pictures over the last few years, just on my cell phone. I call my cell phone my camera. So I challenge you in a similar way as you go about your work, and maybe your work is at home. Find something that's fun about it. Find it and look at it through a child's eyes. Like, how would you look at this if you were, 7 or 8 or 3, and find the fun in everything that you do again. That's it. Go out, make it a happy day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.